Hello, my fellow romantics and Skyrim fanatics, and welcome back to Shezarrine, the Fate of Tamriel, featuring Onmund romance. Hi. So, last time was a disaster. I was very upset at the end.
I want to be left alone.
And yeah, it turns out I made a oopsie daisy, so I can't expect him to want to fall in love with me if I kill his sister. Which kind of seems like common sense, but I didn't follow along that line. So right now he's very upset with us.
Don't bother me.
He's very upset with us, but it's gonna be okay because I'm gonna fix it with the magic of going back in time. A long time ago. Okay, so we are back in time. Everything is happy right now. See? Yngvie's alive. I didn't kill your sister. So you should still like me. And this is good. Okay. So, there's some things I didn't do that are important to do when it comes to this mod. Apparently it's very important to ask Yngvie about her mission in High Rock. And it's good to get an overview kind of the story, because it helps you to understand the story more if you're into that. So, yeah.
Still here.
Still here. I have a gift.
What have you got for me?
I have...
Let's see then.
My heart. You should be thankful. That's a very amazing thing to have.
Thanks.
Okay. So let's talk to her about her mission in High Rock. I don't want any alone time with you, or quiet time. Tell me more about your mission in High Rock.
If Onmund thinks you can be trusted, I guess I can tell you something about it.
Who sent you to High Rock?
Archanthendrel herself personally gave this mission to me. She wanted me to remove Julio Mathalon, the Imperial Governor in High Rock. Whether she truly wanted to remove one of the sources of the sufferings in High Rock, or if she was just finally beginning to take High Rock. Her purpose doesn't matter. Julio Mathalon was a filth on Tamriel, and I will let no filth taint this world. He was the son of Gaius Mathalon, a powerful counselor in the Elder Council, and a staunch supporter of the Medes. The Mathalons are the worst bastards in Tamriel, rivaled only by House Motier. The Empire is so great at making
Cats.
Powerful. Julio Mathalon is nothing unlike his father and siblings. Cruel, merciless, arrogant, sadistic. He's a lunatic. If there's one thing where he and his family differ, it'd be his witless brain. The Mathalons are renowned, cunning men. Except Julio.
Let's go with this one. Maybe she'll like us if we agree. They should all rot in oblivion, those noble pigs.
That's what I think.
Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. Tell me about High Rock's disputes.
It will be quite lengthy. Tell me when you want me to stop. Julio Mathalon had been begging his father for a high position ever since he knew how to talk. Gaius Mathalon promised a seat in the Elder Council, yet the spoiled kid wasn't satisfied. He wanted to rule the land of his own. Then, the kind and loving father poisoned the Imperial Governor of High Rock, who was one of the few good officers in the Empire. With the position emptied, Gaius used his influence and gold to make way for his son to fill it. Julio just sat and waited for his present. Being an Imperial Governor has its perks. Even the High King of High Rock has to pay respect to him. And that's when the nightmare began. The King of Farron realized how depraved Julio was. So he presented Julio his beautiful daughter for his enjoyment. In return, Julier helped him out. The kings of Farron and Gehenna were bitter enemies, but until the death of Julier's predecessor, none had taken actual action against each other. With a fool such as Julier leading the Legion in High Rock, things escalated quickly. The king of Farron accused the Queen of Gehenna of murder and treason, and demanded Gehenna's lord to hand over his wife, or face dire consequences. Gehenna's king didn't know his enemy had already allied with Julier Mathalon. You can see what happened next. If you think it's boring, I can stop for now. If you say so. The king of Gehenna, though he wasn't exactly a good and benevolent lord, loved his wife a great deal. Knowing Gehenna's king had refused what he demanded, the king of Farron gladly marched to Gehenna, along with his army. Just as what the king of Farron told him to, Julier Mathalon and his legionnaire went to Gehenna to help its defense. When the army of Farron arrived at Gehenna's walls, Julier's legionnaire assassinated the king of Gehenna and took over the city. Gehenna fell, but the king of Farron was also killed in the battle against the remaining Gehenna guards. That left both cities lawless. The imperial governor then killed the heirs of both kings and claimed both cities. Thing is, the ignorant governor had no idea that Wayrest's queen and Shornhelm's prince consort were in fact the children of Farron's king. The High King in Daggerfall was also the secret lover of Gehenna's queen, and the actual father of Gehenna's princess as well. The story is about to truly begin. Are you ready?
I guess. That was a pretty long prologue.
The High King, despite his obsession with Gehenna's queen, was too weak to stand against the imperial governor, thinking that would make him a traitor. He worried too much about name and honor, refusing to be branded traitor to the emperor. He compromised the governor. Julier Mathalon, an imperial, had become the king of 2 High Rock kingdoms. While I don't believe those Bretons care about the honor of their race very much, this apparently offended the nobles who lost their loved ones. Just within a month, Wayrest and Shornhelm had jointly organized a large-scale rebellion against the High King. The High King called the support of Camlorn to fight the rebellion, but they were failing in the beginning. The rebellion got the upper hand. He knew that he must seek help from the Legion, but his pride kept him from doing so. So the King of Camlorn failed and died defending the city. Camlorn was sacked, its citizens robbed, raped, slaughtered by the troops of Wayrest and Shornhelm. The High King decided to continue the fight.
Ugh.
Daggerfall couldn't endure the fight. Everyone except its king knew it. To avoid sharing Camlorn's fate, Daggerfall's princess made a decision. The princess murdered her father and proposed to Julier Mathalon. The joining of High Rock's royalty in House Mathalon would crush the rebellion.
Jeez.
Want me to continue?
I guess. That's sad.
The princess was assassinated before she could even reach Julier Mathalon. Such irony.
This is
She
awful.
was assassinated by the house ruling Wayrest. You'd think Wayrest's king feared the joining of Daggerfall and the Legion. Quite the opposite. The king of Wayrest had realized the usefulness of an imperial governor, especially a foolish one. He proposed his son to Gaius Mathalon's daughter. Why? He basically didn't care about his father and siblings-in-law's deaths. All that he did to make himself more powerful in the Empire. His wife objected, so he hanged her for treason.
Good lord.
With Farron controlled by Julier Mathalon, the daughter of Farron's old king was useless to Wayrest. Gaius Mathalon understood the benefits of allying the future High King of High Rock, so he agreed to the proposal and sold his own daughter to Wayrest.
This is
Wayrest's
awful.
prince, Arland, fell in deep love with Gaius' daughter as they met. Such a lovely couple. They didn't last long in such an unfriendly time. Soon, the couple had their first daughter, and Wayrest betrayed Shornhelm in a fight. Shornhelm's ruling house was taken captive after they lost. Wayrest then proceeded to take Daggerfell, which was already lawless. The king of Wayrest thus crowned himself High King of High Rock. Oh, it's far from over yet, but I can see you're already snoring. Should I continue?
It's more like I can see this as like a die story. Like it's all death. And you have those rare moments where it's like, ooh, happiness. Oh, JK, there can't be any happiness with this. But let's keep going.
The king of Northpoint swore fealty to the new king, yet Evermore remained neutral in all the disputes. Just when everyone in High Rock thought there was finally peace, everything turned upside down. Julio Mathalon declared himself the rightful owner of High Rock, and demanded Evermore to support his claim. The king of Evermore did not respond, so Julio ordered his legion to sack Evermore. Evermore was hopeless to stand against the legion. This Julio was completely out of sense and control. Gaius had no idea what to do next, as there was only one way to secure House Mathalon's power. Gaius had to make a hard decision. He must kill his own son.
Of course.
Before his ignorant actions destroy both High Rock and House Mathalon. You know what? They say politicians never live long. Gaius was killed by some assassins before he could dispatch his men to Julio. According to my investigation, Amulius Salvian, also known as Chancellor of the Empire, Lord of Coral, Champion of Cyrodiil, was behind it. Julio, with the Legion's might and full control of the Mathalon Gold, initiated another war. Wayrest was massacred. Evermore burned to the ground.
This is like a hobby for
Julio
them,
made a
I feel
shoeless
like.
traitors to Wayrest, the new kings and queens. Among them, the king of Daggerfell became the new High King. Thus, the war was over, and the terror had begun. Nobles plotted against each other at the expense of their people. All for nothing but power.
Okay, here's the thing.
Love, friendship, family, bonds. They are all worthless before the temptation of power and influence. Such is High Rock. Such is the Empire. And such is politics.
Okay. I find it so amusing how it gets to the part where, and so the war was over, and the terror began. Like you'd think, oh, and so the war is over, and everything went into a peaceful state, and everything was okay. No. That's when the real terror begins. This is a sad story. Okay. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear all this.
It's fine. These are all events in the past. Now that I've completed my mission in High Rock, the Dominion will soon bring order and stability back to High Rock. That's what matters.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Oh, okay. Tell me what happened when Thindril sent you to High Rock.
Arland, the Prince of Wayrest, had escaped from Julio Mathalon's slaughter and ran to Archon Thindril. He knew the Emperor cannot be relied on. He pledged his allegiance to Archon Thindril and told her everything he knew about his homeland. It was rather honest, I'm quite certain. Then, Archon Thindril sent the best she had to High Rock to do what must be done.
Okay,
With the intelligence Arland had provided us, I went to High Rock disguised as another homeless girl. In Daggerfall, I witnessed hunger and poverty. In Shornhelm,
I hope you took off that
witnessed
makeup, because that
treachery and
makeup is not
atrocity.
homeless girl makeup.
In North Point, I witnessed sorrow and darkness. High Rock was turned into a land of shadows, reigned by the golden tyranny of the Imperial corruption.
Let me see. We will end the Imperial tyranny together.
We don't have to. A single person is enough to collapse what should fall. Regardless, do you want to hear the rest of the story?
Why not? Tell me what's next of the story.
I saw what the nobles of Shornhelm did to the people. After the Lords of Rivenspire betrayed Arland and his brother to Julio Mathalon, some of them were granted new lands and titles. Yet none had held concrete claim to the throne of Shornhelm. The nobles, through speech and force, fought each other for the control of the city. The people who suffered in these conflicts were not the nobles, but the helpless common people. Raped, tormented, slaughtered. These nobles would use the people as means to entertainment, to relieve what stress they've built up in their power play. Disgusting.
Yeah, that's not
Yes,
good.
I had to refrain myself from killing all those bastards. Because the only damn life that my mission required me to claim was Giulio Mathalon's.
Oh, that stinks. You're truly a professional. I'd have killed all of them myself.
And I'd rather do the right thing than be called professional. These nobles should and must die.
How about we just take them to jail?
If I didn't fulfill my mission exactly the way she wanted me to, there would be consequences. She means well, and has the vision of the greater good. Yet, I have doubt whether her way is the best way.
Go on.
Trying to neglect the crimes these nobles had committed to the people, I told myself to rush to Daggerfell, where Giulio Mathalon was visiting. I couldn't, not even for Thindrel's politics. One by one, I slew those rapists and murderers, and avenged the weak and innocent, slit through their throats, cut them open, and burned them alive. I made my way to Daggerfall eventually, where the common people were tormented and made fun of, and the nobles feast on the most expensive meal. There, I used a simple illusion spell to infiltrate the castle of Daggerfall, and met the High King by accident.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
An alliance with the Dominion against the Empire. He wanted to truly control the realm, instead of being a fool's puppet.
Okay. He's as cunning and evil as the other nobles. Surely you rejected his offer.
No. That was a golden opportunity for me. One that I could not turn down.
I can't follow
As I
along.
accepted
I
his
get too
offer,
confused.
He helped me disguise as an ordinary serving maiden. In a party 2 days later, I'd be serving wine to Giulio Mathalon. The High King suggested poison, but that's not creative enough for our dear God. I knew that depraved fool would be tempted by me, especially after my spell on him that increased his health.
That's not creative.
After the party, I
That's
went to
too
his bedroom
boring.
alone to do some cleaning. Just as I expected, this Giulio Mathalon suddenly appeared and tried to rape me.
Oh, okay.
I soul-trapped him and paralyzed him before he acted, and used a spell that would bring out a slow death for him. Make him suffer for the entire night.
Oh.
He issued an order that no one can disturb his rest. Thanks to this wit of his, he would be dead by the time anyone else could enter his room.
Okay.
After Giulio Mathalon's fate was sealed, I decided to make good use of the poison that the king had given me. I wish I could see those nobles' faces when they were worrying which funeral they should attend to. The High Kings are the true kings.
Okay. Justice was done, I guess.
Indeed it was. 2 less pests plaguing Tamriel. I returned to Elinor with the good news. Archon Thindrel was delighted to hear the death of Giulio Mathalon, and Arland more so. Unexpectedly, Archon Thindrel pardoned me for killing the unnecessary, and gave me some time to take my rest. Throughout the night, I had been thinking about what I'd witnessed and did in High Rock. Will everything change? Become better after what I've done? Can the woman in High Rock finally live with dignity and safety? Men in there, at long last, work without the fear of death and oppression. Giulio Mathalon was dead, but House Mathalon would still find themselves the new patron, and another corrupt imperial governor would take his place. The High King was dead, but there would always be conflicts and power play for the highest authority, and fightings for the highest throne. It's what I did. Pointless, useless after all. The way politics and humanity work. Would it always go on and on without change? I couldn't find an answer, and I doubt anyone can. I, as Ingvi, had done all that I could. The rest, only the gods can decide.
Okay. That was a really deep story. And notice how it's now night time. Now, on a side note, I gotta give this voice actress props because I really enjoy her voice and she did a lovely job with the acting. Also, if you hadn't noticed, those were a lot of lines. And voice acting isn't easy, as people may not realize. It's challenging. So yeah, she really hit a home run with those lines. So go you, whoever you are. Good job. But yeah, so that was good to know, like, a background about all the stuff that was going on. I'm still a little confused because I get confused easy, but that's okay. I can always watch this like 5 times later. Anyway, so we gotta make...
You want to discuss something with me?
We got to... Oh no, I'll talk about that later. We have to now. We have the...
Let's get going then.
We have the golden opportunity. Okay, guys? The golden opportunity to change what happened. To make the past right. So, let's do it!
You and me, hanging from the willow tree, quietly, drifting in the open breeze. Suddenly, the wind blows you away from me. Now I see, we were never meant to be. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa.
Okay, quick side note. Something important to do is also to find Onmund and Ingvi's mom and get the ring off her. And it was a little tricky for me to find her because I just can't find stuff in general. So where I found her is if you start here at like the front of the village and then you go over... I believe it's... Please, I don't want to lose her, I think it's over... Yes, over here. It's Isolde. And then you get the ring. And yeah. So let's talk to... Where's Onmund? Onmund, where are you, my Ani? Oh, poor thing, he's trying to like walk into a plank. Okay, oh no, are you stuck under there? Don't be stuck, please. Can you move? Please move. No glitches. You're not allowed. I swear, I feel like I have horrible luck with games. Okay, come back. Over here. Okay.
Shall we talk?
Alright. I found this ring from your mother's body. She didn't wear it, though.
Let me have a look. This ring has a powerful enchantment, and it doesn't even look like Nordic craftsmanship. How did something like this ever come into her possession? And she didn't wear it. Figure that's because of the enchantment on this ring. Damn crone couldn't suffer any magic near her. As much as I hated my mother for what she had done to me in Envy, this ring's enchantment does seem familiar and powerful. Thanks for the gift. Its enchantment will greatly enhance my performance in battles.
Yay! Great. I like that. He likes us. Okay. You're not interested in how she obtained this enchanted ring?
Of course I am, though I doubt we'd ever find out the answer, since the only one who can provide it is dead already. And despite how little love I have for her, I wouldn't use necromancy on my own mother.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
I was thinking of giving you a small gift. Hope you'll like it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you. Whatever it is, I appreciate it.
What is your wish?
Let me see. Let's talk about the Thalmor. Why would you serve the Thalmor? You're a Nord.
I was brought to Alinor by Lunari. I wasn't given a chance to choose whom I would serve. And even if I was to be given a choice, I'd still serve the Dominion.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give this response for a reason. There's a reason behind this, okay? Even though I don't agree with it. I understand, Onmund. The Dominion is Tamriel's best hope.
I'm so glad that you understand. If the High Archon never took over, Alinor wouldn't be as wealthy and as great as you see today. Instead, the Imperial corruption would have tainted it. If the Thalmor could save Alinor, Valenwood, and elsewhere from the Empire's corruption, they can save the rest of Tamriel as well. But that will have to wait before this Twilight Empire is finished and the savage regimes such as the Angelil are destroyed.
Okay.
You want to discuss something with me?
No.
Let's get going then.
Alright. That was a good talk. Very good talk. Alright. Let's get going.
Dancing born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see? This is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems.
Let us talk then. We've plenty of time.
Okay. Now, I have a lot of thoughts about this whole situation, and I feel like I have a better understanding now because of all the stuff she told me. And here's the thing. I feel like her heart is in the right place. She has witnessed all this awful stuff, and she wants to fix it. And she feels like the only way to fix it is to do this. However, there is an issue with this. In my personal opinion, in life, there's always going to be good and evil. And, you know, you want good to rule over evil. That's what I believe in. You know, I want good. I want everything to be good. I don't want there to be bad stuff. But at the same time, it's not... what's the word I'm looking for? It's too extreme to think that you can just make the world a utopia. I feel like that's way too extreme. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like taking it too far. You know, I feel like it's good to fight for peace and to, well, I don't like fighting, but to work towards peace and good and make a difference in this world. But to be like, oh, I can rid all evil. I'm going to make a utopia and the world's going to be the perfect place in the whole wide world. That's a little extreme for me. And I feel like when you go to that length, and you have that much power, that's asking to, like, literally, that's like asking for trouble. Because guess what? That's not how things work. So anyway... that's my opinion. But her heart, I feel like, is in the right place. But, yeah, as we have seen from the... Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Okay. As we have seen, though, from the past, or the future, I don't know what you call it anymore. But as we've seen, this power overcomes her. So in the end, this really didn't work out. And my heart hurts for her because it's kind of like she's trying to make a difference. Her heart's in the right place. However, she's not going in the right direction, you know. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more info about the brother, or Ani. Ingvi, tell me more about your brother.
I guess it'd be more appropriate if you asked him yourself.
Aw, man.
There's simply so much about him to tell. So much. I don't even know where to begin, friend.
Okay. I thought she would finally open up, but she didn't. Okay. Alright, we already asked about the war. We don't want any personal time with her. Alright, I guess, I swear I've seen you somewhere before.
I've been to many places. Considering my profession, it's no surprise that you've seen me before. Or maybe you just saw someone who looked like me. Tamriel is full of surprises.
Okay. Alright. Now this is the moment of truth. Let's just do this. I don't have anything else to blah 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 blah. Let me say this in a better sound. Let me see. I don't have anything else to talk. Do what you think you must.
So be it. I wished we could return to our old days in all, when we were protecting and supporting each other, and enjoyed the pursuit of knowledge, free of the grim reality of this world. But times have changed. We are children no more. And now, we must take our responsibilities and places in this world. We were all meant to be someone. I've already discovered my place. And now, it's your turn.
Are you leaving us forever, sister?
Make this world a better place before my ultimate arrival. Take good care of what we both loved, what we both cherished. Protect them, and continue cherishing them. Tell this world that there is yet hope. Help those who are in need and fight for the vulnerable, like what we both did. Do these for me and for yourself. Before the final tournament of Naihaan, make this world a better place.
Aww.
Eng.
That's so nice.
And you, do me a favor. Help my brother in the times to come. Protect him, support him, fill my place in my absence.
Okay.
My brother can take good care of himself, but that's not enough for him to survive what is to come. He needs you, therefore, I need you.
Okay.
A threat from the very heart of this continent will rise. That represents the end of existence. I will take my place to fight it, as we all must. Until then, protect my brother, while he protects you. Here's a little gift from me. Try not to squander it. Survive until the end.
And be the light that shines from Alinor to Akavir.
Aww.
So, Engvi became a goddess, and we are given a new task. Your wish is mine.
Okay. ... We're at the happy place now.
Do you have time to talk? I may require your help.
Yeah. Anything for you, Onmund?
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear it.
Goes over his head.
Now that High Rock's monarchs are removed, the people will soon be free from the tyranny of the aristocrats. As great a news as that may be, there's also a side effect. Without the Lord's armies, there are no more obstacles between High Rock's bandits and civilians. We can't send forces to the province, as it's not a part of the Dominion, yet. It takes time for our agents to train them into battle-worthy militia. Normally, there would be nothing I could do other than whine about it. But this time, we have a chance to make High Rock a safer place.
Okay.
Before I came to the College of Winterhold, I heard that a highly organized outfit of bandits from High Rock is recruiting new blood in Skyrim. Curiously, even after we finished our job in the college and the monarchs of High Rock slain, they're still recruiting. Their purpose is obscure. Their name is Broken Rock, which most likely derived from their desire to break and destroy the whole province.
Very original.
And we have to infiltrate them, compile some vital information that will help our agents undo them.
Of course, we'll do it.
Glad to hear. If my information is correct, they should still be in Markarth. Though they're a notorious bandit group, outside the Dominion, gold can basically get you everywhere. No guard has bothered them thus far. We should be able to find their recruiter in Markarth, provided the city is still itself. And thank you for offering to help.
You're welcome. All right. So we're on a new mission and a new journey. And now, time has righted itself. So yeah. So it's pretty funny because I was very upset in the last episode. And I've been upset when it comes to certain events in this mod. Not like for real because it's a video game, but I've been like sad, you know, because you get into the story. So
At this time, I would like to make a few statements regarding policy here
oh,
at the
we don't
college.
care. But I feel like it's kind of good that we can see the bad side and the good side, you know, and it makes it even more heartwarming when you see the good side happening. So yeah, but I'm excited. All right, now enough talking. On to the next mission.
The area is still considered hazardous. No more experiments.
Okay, so we are at the front of Markarth. I didn't want to fast travel into Markarth because I have no idea what's going to happen. So, and I wanted to chat with him just for a little bit. So I think we're going to do like the first part of this quest, just so we can actually do something new and not have this be the episode of, oh, let's fix all of Lovely Hazard's mistakes.
How are the new breeds getting along
let's
with
see.
my dog?
Hey,
Hey.
I have a gift for you. Hope it'll cheer you up.
Aw, you have a gift?
Here we go.
Thank you. That was so kind.
You want to discuss something with me?
Let's see. Let me see. I have a gift.
All right. Let's see then.
Alright, what are we gonna give you now? Let's see here. No, we won't wait. I don't think that'll look good on you. Oh, this is a good one.
I like the look of this.
I'm glad.
I'm a lucky person to have you by my side.
Oh, why, thank you. Let me see. I don't know what that means. Let's talk about yourself.
So be it.
Oh, cool. So we can find out his real stuff now. Okay. Tell me something about your college life in that place, would you?
I'd love to.
Oh, yes, it's real. Oh, we're having a real conversation. We're learning the truth. I'm so excited. Okay, did you have any college crushes?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Though I spent virtually 80% of my college life on reading and practicing magic, I was infatuated by a handful of people. Among all, I had the strongest feelings for Iorith, who became one of my best friends. But you see, I had never started any sort of romantic relationship with any of them.
Haha, of course, you're a poor lover, that's why. None of them wanted you to be their boyfriend? Well, just like you, none of mine came. That's funny, but not true anymore. Let me see. I'm just gonna say this one. Well, just like you, none of mine came to fruition. It didn't happen.
I know that feeling, man.
I'm not your man.
Whenever I fancied someone, usually they were either already committed to a relationship or it's basically impossible that they felt the same. Or until I realized that my desire for someone was nothing more than temporary infatuation, which would pass in a week or so. I analyzed the situations and came to the conclusion that a relationship between me and my crush wouldn't work. Simple as that.
That's what I like to do. How did you know your crush didn't feel the same if you didn't ask?
I observed their actions, their way of speech. Sometimes the tiniest movement can reveal one's true feelings. That's why I'm an excellent agent.
That's what I do too.
You want to discuss something
I
with
love
me?
this. I love talking to him about himself. Like, I love now we're seeing the real him, and it's so cool. Let's talk about yourself again, one more time.
Of course.
I'm so sorry this episode's gonna be long. Tell me something about your college life in that place. Eleanor, whatever.
The happiest days of my life.
Aw. How did you study?
I enjoyed the process of studying. That's how.
Oh.
In college, even though many may fail their courses, it's usually more about their lack of interest than their inability. Fortunately, there were only a few compulsory college courses that I found completely unexciting. For the courses that I didn't care about, I studied them tactically.
Oh, that's smart.
I had means to know what was going to be tested in exams. Let's put it that way and not go any further.
Okay. Alright, we won't ask.
What is your wish?
My wish is one more story. I'm really loving this. I'm really loving this.
Alright.
Alright, more about the college.
The happiest
Last
days
time,
of
I'm
my
sorry.
life.
I love this. Okay. How was your relationship with the other students and professors?
Oh, goodness. You're interrogating me, aren't you?
No.
I didn't have a lot of
I'm
friends
not.
back in college. Most were merely group mates that lasted 1 or 2 semesters.
Aww.
As for professors, well, they basically took no interest in making friends with the students. Some students did try to befriend the professors so that they could somehow use the back door to get better grades. I didn't need that, and I'm pretty sure they failed, because most of them still got the shit grades that they deserved in the end. To return to the original question, there were a handful whom I consider as friends. I'd trust my friends with my life.
See, that's how I am. I'm like the type of person who I'm cool with a lot of people, but it's like my friends are like really my friends. Well, that's awesome. Okay, well, oh wow, you're all up in my business, please. I feel like he was just okay. That's weird. I feel like he was just kind of like creeping or something. Okay, where do we go? Find the recruiter. Oh lord, finding something. I'm bad at finding stuff. Alright, are you still following me? Yes, okay, cool. Okay, we might not get to the first part of this mission in this episode. Okay.
Oh, this
Let
pendant
me see
would look
here.
lovely on my sister.
Someone there?
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot. I didn't come here yet.
By the divines, the Force Order here in the city.
Everyone stay back. Markarth City Guard have this all under control.
I love how he's staring at me. He's like, I'm just so mesmerized by you. I'm not even gonna look at that person that was just murdered right in front of us, and I'm not gonna care.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets.
Yeah,
Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I think I'll survive. I must have missed it. Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the 8 bring us more peace in the future.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Slipping a note to you in that way? A shady individual, that one. You have to be watchful around him.
Yeah, I concur. Is this your note? What does this mean?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Do you know
No,
about the attack?
I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Cool.
Alright then.
What do you think of this?
You want to discuss something with me?
Oh, will you tell me more about that girl who you loved?
She was a true friend of Engvi and I. Whenever I think about Iraith, the scene of her death would overwhelm my mind.
Aww.
The 3 of us had happy days. To me, Iraith was as important to me as Engvi was. But every time after our happiest moment, it would always be the nightmare that sets me in an abyss. The moment when she was gone from us forever. The Blades agent paralyzed me and killed Lurallan and Galariel.
Oh no.
His sharp dagger slit Iraith's throat. Her warm blood splattered all over my face.
Aww.
I wanted to find a healer to save her, but I couldn't. I wanted to cast a spell to transfer part of my life essence into Iraith, but I couldn't. Because I was paralyzed, I could do nothing useful but to watch Iraith perish. and the easy escape of that murderer.
Oh my gosh.
My weakness was why I failed to protect my friend and her family. I couldn't even do a single useful thing.
That's so sad. It's not your fault. Stop blaming yourself for everything.
I was part of the fault. Iarith and her family wouldn't have died if I'd stopped him before he drew his dagger. But I guess regret is useless now.
That's right. Okay. So we're supposed to find somebody, but...
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Okay, okay, that's fine. We'll move along. Okay, well, next time we are gonna look...
Why?
Okay, stop talking, I'm talking.
Move along.
You move along. Go look for the person who stole your sweet roll, sir. So next time we are gonna really start this mission, and it's gonna be amazing. And I'm very excited to learn about the real Onmund. Our Ani with the beautiful eyes. He's like, whoa. Simmer down, girl. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You are fabulous. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.